it to the 4th of July.
Happy Independence Day, world. How are you, Jill?
I'm I'm good. I'm good. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Thank you for choosing to be with us versus throwing firecrackers in the street at people.
You guys don't have a real fourth down there. I grew up in a town where you had to beg for sparklers and worms, and up here it's literally like shrapnel and M80s, and it's like limbs flying. It's full on patriot. It's not real patriotism until you have a third-degree burn in Washington State. So it's game on here. It's 7 o'clock. Things are about to get started, probably while we're doing this podcast. So if there's anybody here that has PTSD with large sounds, just take note.
All right. Well, that sounds like a great way to kick off the podcast. I was thinking about going to the little blackjack fireworks stand and getting the snakes and like lighting some off here.
I love the snakes. The snakes are so underrated. They're part of my child. The smell of the snake, right? Like
Now, did you ever take them and like stack them up in a pyramid?
Yes.
And they just all fall over and just this wall of slime.
I like your shirt, by the way. We're both representing here. Why are we representing, Jill, by the way, more so than normal? What is about to occur on said day of 4th of July?
Well, there is an opportunity afoot to become to take part in a really cool event coming up. Is that what we're talking about?
Well, we're not there quite yet. I thought I was leading you to the way of the number 999 on YouTube.
Oh, you guys, we are so close. So, the first documentary, A Flash of Beauty, Bigfoot Revealed, is just about to hit 1 million views. Last time I checked, it was 999,300 and some change. So
Yep.
I'm hoping by midnight, everyone gets this itch to watch a Bigfoot documentary and goes to our YouTube channel to watch it.
2,500 people that watch these live streams. All you got to do is go over there and just hit share, subscribe, like, all the above. And then, 1 million's a big deal for any film, let alone a little Bigfoot documentary. So congratulations on that to you. It really is Brett and you're his little baby. And I just don't know. Did you guys ever sing something like that happening?
Yes, but not this fast. I'll be honest, we're spread so thin right now. It's hard to kind of keep track and celebrate milestones. It's just kind of like, it's just pivoting nonstop. But it's been really cool. What I did not expect was kind of the community that the YouTube channel would build, and just the comments and the encouragement, and some of the responses in the comments for the documentary. That's been really cool. So that's what's been the biggest little something, I guess you could say.
Yeah. No, it's a big deal, and I'm not shocked, but I am shocked at the same time. So that's the sequel, Paranormal Bigfoot, is on its way. It's going into the 200,000 realm, and that's where it needs to be. So it's good stuff, and there's good stuff ahead.
Yeah, definitely good stuff coming that we will be talking about in the near future, but not yet.
Okay.
Perfect. So just to do a little recap really quick, I just wanted to, because some of the people here follow me on Facebook and kind of followed along on the adventure Brett and I were just on. My niece, nephew, and my niece's husband, that was the wedding we were at in Flagstaff back in March. They came up to visit. Every year my brother brings the kids up and goes back to Seaside to see my parents. And we got the kids for a couple days and they wanted to have this Bigfoot immersion program that I coined. And camping was ruled out after Beachfoot. Um, yeah, that just wasn't going to fly. So we got an Airbnb in Stevenson, Washington.
That's a good deal.
It was a good deal. It was just a great landing spot in the Columbia River Gorge. You know, not too far from Margie's Outdoor Store, where James Shupsky is. It's considered, I guess you could say, the paranormal center of the universe when it comes to the Columbia Gorge. There is a phrase, there is a catchphrase for it. I can't remember it. Perhaps Brett can drop that in the chat if he recalls. But yeah, we started out. We met them at the Portland airport. There was a handoff from my brother. He's just kind of like, here, return them in 2 days. We hit Cliff's Museum and Shop, North American Bigfoot Center. Did that. It was really busy. It was the day after the Oregon Bigfoot Festival.
Oh, nice.
So, and I don't know if those were. I think these were people just traveling. He just happened to stop,
Oh,
but that was fun. So
so
that was kind of.
the Oregon Bigfoot Festival was happening at the same time you were there, so there was quite a bit of Bigfooters all around.
I think so. The vibe I got was that these were people just travel, like, road tripping it, and they're like, "Oh, Bigfoot," and they stopped. Um, so that we thought that would be a good starting point, like go through, like read the history, look at evidence, this is what people are finding and experiencing. So, then we did the Columbia Gorge thing, went to Council Crest, Multnomah Falls. The same people visiting Multnomah Falls are the same people who try to pet buffalo at Yellowstone, where they think it's okay to stand in the road to take photos, and then they just stare at like, what?
Are
So
you jaded by the Columbia River Gorge, Jill?
I love it. I think it's
Do you?
beautiful.
Okay.
It's just I like to enjoy it in the small
Yeah.
population densities.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I'll tell you what. So Stevenson was great. James took us out uh, to one of the spots that he investigates and does research at, where he's experienced missing time. Other people have reported Bigfoot activity, a lot of UFO sightings. So we were crawling around lava fields in the forest, which
Oh.
was pretty awesome. Then, like that night, we went up into the high hills. I don't even know where we were. Just looking for anything, setting out recorders, just
Hmm.
being very quiet and listening. So that was a full day. And then the next day we were or no, I'm sorry. That was me and my days. It's all a blur. But the following day we took him up to Mount Adams.
Of course.
And so we explored Mount Adams. We went to the furthest campsite and kind of hiked up a bit. And
Hmm.
then we sat there and listened. And I kind of explained to them, I'm like, well, this is what researchers do. They have to go out and sometimes nothing happens. Like they were like, well, we're here. Where's Bigfoot? I'm like, it's not that easy. So yeah, I think they were underwhelmed by the whole experience, but I will never know. It's an awkward age, that 18 to 21. Yeah.
So did you make it out to a muddy spot? And you know where I mean at Mount Adams?
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't. It was, everything was very, time was behaving differently when you have young adults in your company. You're not able to cover as much ground.
Yeah.
Um, so no, but we definitely, that's on our radar to go back
Were,
to
were
that.
there were there late morning starts because of like teenage angst and texting and a lot of like what was there like prolonged mornings because of a schedule or
Um, I don't even remember. I was so just checked out. Was it? I mean, no, we stayed pretty good. We stayed to the schedule. It was just
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah,
There's a lot of people like cat wrangling.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're a producer. You're used to it.
yeah,
Hmm. Well,
yeah. It was a lot. And seeing that I don't have children, this is kind of a reminder that it's a lot of work. So to all of you who have children, especially young adults, I salute you. It can't be easy. I barely survived 2 days.
and I have one. Jude's mine, and then Aaron has one, Phoenix, and they're both over 21 now. But one was a lot of work. Like as an only child, I was never prepared to like the giant family dynamic, and this is happening, and the chaos, right? Like you get used to that chaos, and the chaos kind of helps make order, I guess, right? But if you're not familiar with it, it's for me, one was enough. And certainly, one dog is enough too. So it's, I don't know, like I feel like a weak man saying that, but maybe I'll come to regret it, right? But Elon says have a dozen kids and name them after, alphabets from other countries. But I just have one Jude. And anyway, so that's where I'm at with the whole thing. But I get it. Like I understand the stress you're at.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So that was our Bigfoot immersion program weekend.
You mean your field experience?
It was a field experience. Now, that was preparing me for a future field
Hmm.
experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a lot to get through here. Included in that, we should let people know in a few short moments. Grab yourself a frothy cold one for the 4th of July, because tonight is it is Flash Trivia. That's right, Flash a Beauty Trivia Night has come upon us, as well as it is opening day for the Olympic Strange Days treasure hunt ticket giveaway. So we can talk about that at the end and the treasure map associated with that beautiful Nancy Fry put together in the last 48 hours here. And we got it out on time, or we can just jump into trivia. What would you like to do first, Jill?
First and foremost, I want to thank Ira, who's in the chat, who just donated $50. Thank
Well,
you,
yeah.
Ira. That is amazing. Thank you. Like Brett
And
said, wow, the fireworks have begun.
and Era, just on short, I just found out some good news associated with you. I'm not gonna break the news here, but congratulations. Um, I look forward to possibly seeing what has transpired this year, if possible. I know Aaron's going to appreciate it, so congratulations on that. It sounds like it was something meant to be.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I
I'll,
will wait on pins and needles to hear
yeah,
more.
it's worth
So,
yeah, worth more than $50. So, well, let's. Did you have someone else you want to thank too?
let's see here. I have notes scattered everywhere. I did. I mean, I want to give that big thank you to James Shupsky. And if you haven't been to Margie's Outdoor Store in Bingen, Washington, do yourself a favor and make the trip. It is amazing what he's put together there. It really complements, I think, what Cliff has in Boring, Oregon.
Mm,
And he's taking cryptid reports weekly. People are coming in. Bigfoot, UFO sightings, Klickitat ape cat. It's a thing. And a lot of other high strangeness. So definitely check that out. I also want to give a shout out to Jeff Rohn, who sometimes he's in the chat. He's probably
he's
out.
in, he's bouncing
Is
around.
is he in there?
Hmm.
Oh well. As we pull up to the North American Bigfoot Center, we're getting out, and here comes this guy out of the museum wearing a Flash of Beauty sweatshirt, like the one you're wearing. And Brett and I are like, what? And it was Jeff. And so it was like, thank you, Jeff, for being part of our marketing team and representing us out in the field.
Yeah.
That was really
I had
wonderful.
no idea he was there at the same moment. That's cool.
Oh yeah, and you know what's so funny is Brett and I had a feeling it's like we're gonna run into someone wearing one of our T-shirts,
Really?
like one of our shirts or something. We just knew it, and then lo and behold, here comes Jeff. We got thrown off because he was wearing a sweatshirt. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a great shot.
oh, there's Jeff. Hi. That was fun.
I
Um, well, what do you think? Should we just jump in and get to the good stuff?
Yeah, we'll get to the Olympic Strange Days here towards the end because we'll save that for last. Um, but man, oh man, do we have it going on here with trivia tonight? I hope everybody brought their A game. We have about 35 questions or so here to get through. We don't quite know how to hand out prizes, so attaboys, Jill. I don't know if we go above attaboys as far as like how to associate a winner here. It'll really call on Brett to be like, beyond Pat Sajak in order to pull off points. And we haven't gone over that, but what do you want to do about winners? Is everyone a winner? I don't like that, but
No. Well, yes, and yes, you are all winners, but one winner, the top winner with the most answers, correct answers, they are going to receive an autographed big legend poster signed by Kevin Makeley.
okay. And that was a video that you dropped
Was that a week ago?
a couple weeks back now.
Time is doing weird things
Yeah.
in my world. I don't know
Look
what's
up
going on.
Flash of Beauty on YouTube and look for that video. Okay, so Brett, we're going to leave it up to you, I guess, to do a point system with names and as good
Wait,
as.
I
Yeah,
can do it. I have a pen.
you are?
I have a
Okay.
pen.
So between you and Jill, you're going to come up with a point system here. And da 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 da. Welcome to Flash of Beauty Trivia. A game where you can play along from your own home in your underwear. Let's start with question one, shall we?
Let's
Question
do
one.
it.
What is the name for the byproduct of the Big Bang that has possibly evolved into life forms known as orbs, quoted in Dark Matter Monsters? Now, this is kind of a nerdy question here. What is the name for the byproduct of the Big Bang that has possibly evolved into life forms known as orbs? Now, we'll watch the chat here. If nobody writes the answer in the next 5 seconds, we're going to move on and give you the answer. 5, 4,
Oh, come on. Someone knows
3,
it.
2, 1. Does anybody know? Going once, going twice. What are the names of the byproducts of the Big Bang that has possibly evolved into life forms, also known as orbs? Anyone? Cryptid came close enough as far as I'm concerned. Let's give the point to cryptid there, Jill, for neutrinos, also known as relic neutrinos. 1 point for cryptid. All right, next question here. Mentioned in A Flash of Beauty, Paranormal Bigfoot, what was the shape of the crystal held by Tara the Sensitive? Again, mentioned and shown in A Flash of Beauty, Paranormal Bigfoot, currently streaming on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. What was the shape of the crystal, quartz crystal, held by Tara the Sensitive? I'll give you 5 seconds. Oh, irony kills, gets a point here. I see foot. That's correct. It was a quartz crystal in the shape of, and not really pareidolia, it really looked like that, a shape of a foot. Ding,
Toes
ding.
included.
I need like a bell here.
Oh, Tobe, you're in luck. I've got cowbells.
Bring out the Krampus bells. Okay, save those. Put them around your neck. Every time someone gets it right, give a jiggle. Okay. What was the name of the town Travis Walton was abducted in? Please name me the town Travis Walton was abducted in. I'll give you 5 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, Fontucky. That is wrong. 3, 3.5, 2. Snowflake, Arizona. That's correct for Chena Productions. Point for Chena Productions there. All right. I'm going to go 2 more questions here. Then we're going to get to your questions here, Jill, and we'll skip around like that.
Okay.
Name 3 of the large aerospace companies that reportedly have back-engineered UFOs. I'll take 2 companies that reportedly have back-engineered UFO tech.
Do you have to name 2 of the 3?
Well, just give me 2. If you can name 3, then you get extra flash points. Oh. All right, here we go. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Lockheed, okay, that's close. McDonnell Douglas, together, I don't know. Together, you both working on the right areas here. Boeing, yeah, okay. The one who got it right was Crypto Cryptid, I believe. Another point for Crypto Cryptid. I needed them all together there, Jeff Roan and Chena Productions. So, Crypto, you get yourself a point here. Ring those bells for him, Jill. Here we go. 5th question. What is the frequency that keeps showing up at Skinwalker Ranch? Now, not only Skinwalker Ranch, but power spots galore, like Bradshaw Ranch, like the ranch up in Colorado, if you watch Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Also,
good question.
What is that frequency showing up? Well, irony kills, wrong. 5, 4. Okay, Jeff Roan's complaining again. 3, 2, and 3. No, Daryl Adams got it. 1.6. Daryl point. Log him in there. He was normal till he quoted that.
Daryl, I figured you'd be out throwing firecrackers at gophers or something.
All right, Jill, you want to get to one of your questions?
Yeah, so I have a couple questions here that I got from Jeremiah Byron over at the Bigfoot Society podcast. What is the material Bob Lazar was associated with that ended up being proven real by science?
Okay, again, repeat it for him.
What is the material Bob Lazar was associated with that ended up being proven real by science?
Come on, guys. This is grade school. Let's go. Come on. You know this one there. Mazzo. Ira. You probably have some of that in your back closet. Daryl. You probably dip with it instead of Copenhagen. Come on. You guys know what it is. Somebody going once. 4. Oh, Patrick Noble for the win.
Patrick got it.
1-5. Sorry, Sovereign Cosmic. Came close. Although Patrick didn't say the full name, I think he should probably get it. It's intuitive, right? Okay.
Okay. Now, this was a new one for me. And so then I had to do some research. What winged cryptid terrorized a small Iowa town in 1903? What winged cryptid terrorized a small Iowa town in 1903?
Let's see. Winged cryptid Iowa. You kind of down to few choices here. One starts with an M, the other one starts with a this and a that. I don't know.
Oh, hello. Whoa. Ah, crap. I almost we have someone who has it. Wait.
I think a lot of people there.
Llewellyn P., the Van Meter monster.
Okay, bing, 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 bing.
Now, I just want to let everyone know because I was like, I've never heard of this. Descriptions of the beast suggested that it had large bat like wings, left a terrible stench wherever it went, typical cryptid, and even stranger, it fired beams of bright light from its forehead.
Nice.
The bizarre account recalls how several of the locals attempted to shoot the beast, but their gunfire didn't appear to have any effect.
But now, again, was that Mothman?
No, it was the Van Meter visitor.
Van Meter visitor. We have good news for you. We're the Van Meter visitors. All right. Question number 6. A werewolf is also called this, which is also differently spelled the name of a plant form. A werewolf is also called this, which is also, if you spell it differently, is a plant. What is it? 5, 4, lycanthrope. Let's take it. Dan Mitnick. Sounds like he's speaking from experience. Yes, lycanthropy or lichen. So Dan's the winner on that one, Jill.
All right, Dan.
All right, question 7, or my question 7 here. The old world theory is one that says an ancient culture once thrived in megalithic cities around the globe. What was this old world called? There's this new burgeoning Levi will say, if you've watched him on YouTube, old world theory, that there was this ancient megalithic culture. Kind of goes into the flat earth realm too.
Did Sovereign Cosmic Wildman get it?
What did he say?
He said Tartaria.
Oh, there we go. Okay, whoever said Tartaria got it.
Well, Sovereign Cosmic Wildman.
Well. Now we know whom the bell tolls. Bob Lazar. Let's go back to a Bob Lazar question here. Mr. Lazar, you're so popular tonight. Bob Lazar made up a name when he first went public. What was that name? Bob Lazar made up a name when he went cloaked in public with George Knapp. What was that name? I'll give you 5 seconds to recite what that name is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone? Make up something? No, it wasn't Deep Throat. It should have been. No. Dennis is right. Colleen for the win. Colleen Chambers gets a point on the board. And I believe Dennis was his boss. I don't think it was his coworker. And there's some recent news about that actual person existing and a provenance of S4 existing. So, all
right. Is that what you were posting about?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Now, this is kind of a deep pull here. I don't know if anybody's going to know this here, but I thought it was a good one. How does a gnome, and this isn't a joke, how does a gnome know how old he or she is? Someone just take a guess. How does a gnome know how old he or she is? How would they determine if they're like born out of a mushroom? They don't know who their parents are. So how do they know how old they are? What event takes place so they can dictate time? Someone take a guess. I bet you know, Ira. You probably talked to one today. Tell the people how a gnome knows how old they are, Ira. Soft count the rings. That's very close. I should just give it to Jeff for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, the real answer is on the day of their birth, they plant an acorn, and every year they count how tall the acorn is. And that's how they know.
I think that's a flawed system of tracking.
You can't butcher a gnome's birthday.
I mean, how do you account for weather abnormal? I'm not going to get into it. It sounds delightful. I'm gonna go plant an acorn right now.
Well, you tell that to Tom Powell. All right. Why don't you take a question there, Jill?
Okay, I have a few questions, and these are from cryptozoologist Ken Gerhard. What is the name of the Irish clergyman who supposedly encountered the Loch Ness monster in the 6th century?
Say that one again.
Yeah. This is like we're doing a deep dive on history. What is the name of the Irish clergyman who supposedly encountered the Loch Ness monster in the 6th century?
That is a deep pull. That's right up. I mean, you got to be like Googling like crazy right now, Chat GPT and like nuts. Oh, someone wrote something. Is that right?
That is not the answer I have in front of me.
But that's pretty good.
It sounds very official.
What about Christian?
No.
Bluegill. That's a nickname.
Oh, Ira.
Columba?
It is. It's St. Columba.
Oh, look at that. She's got it. Of course she's got it.
Ira's on the board. Look
Ira's
out.
on the board. Toot, 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 toot. Bear, 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 bear. Oh, that's the noise we got to make. Bear, 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 bear.
Is it bike racing or whatever? Like when people turn the corners and everyone rings the bells. It's super obnoxious, but that's what I feel like one of those people like.
All right, I'll knock a few out here.
Okay, I got a couple more here. Oh, okay. This is a good one. What is the name of the English mystery big cat that is said to roam North Devon? Again, what is the name of the English mystery big cat that is said to roam North Devon?
Wow. It's not Columba.
No.
Nope. It's not Pam. It's probably not Patrick.
You know, and I think I want to say that lately I was seeing some stuff about this on Facebook. Like people have been talking about more sightings of this.
Someone said Panther. Someone says Aslan. Someone said Wilshire. Jeff Rohn says cat turds.
Oh, Jeff Rohn. No, it has a moniker.
Ira says Satan. It's Louis, okay? He goes by Louis.
I'm going to do a countdown in 5, 4, 3.
Cheat, people. Come on.
2. I know y'all can Google faster than that. 1. Okay, so maybe we put this one on the back burner. It is the Beast of Exmoor.
That sounds like a bad He-Man episode. Okay, I like it.
Look,
it's
official. It's the Beast of Exmoor.
Okay, the Beast of Exmoor. Never heard of it, but I love it.
So we'll circle back to that because I'm going to help y'all out so you can brush up on all your cryptozoology history here. So another question or a trivia question here from Ken. In which Illinois town was a young boy allegedly picked up by a thunderbird during 1977?
That's a deep pull. Any Illinois, two Illinois questions tonight. A lot of fans of Illinois here.
1977, a young boy was allegedly picked up by a thunderbird in this Illinois town.
Never talk to strangers, never talk to strange birds. That's what Mama always said.
Especially thunderbirds.
Yeah, you'll end up in a nest. It'll be bad.
I'm looking. I don't see
someone
any.
Says Marion County, Lebanon.
No.
No.
No. I don't know. Should I just
spill the beans?
Throw it out there?
Yeah, give them a countdown.
Okay, starting at 5, 4, 3. Not Chicago. They've got all sorts of other wing things going on up there.
Springfield?
No, Brett. You don't get to participate. 3, 2, 1. It is the little town of Lawndale.
I was gonna say it. I was gonna
Oh
say
yeah.
Bill.
And of course, so I'm like, where's Lawndale? And before you know it, I'm on Google, and then I'm looking at the hours for like a pub, and then like a tap room, and like some pop-up museum with like traveling history. So Ken wanted me to let everyone know these are from his online cryptozoology course. So if you want to learn more, just not just Bigfoot, or especially Loch Ness Monster, because he has trivia questions about. But if you're looking to widen your cryptozoology knowledge and base, hit up Ken on Facebook, and he will educate you on the subject, and you can come back and win at trivia.
Do they teach that course at DeVry, or is that just specifically Ken Gerhard?
And this is the Ken Gerhard School of Cryptozoology.
Yes, I love it.
I don't know if he's accredited or not. He probably is, actually, but look into it.
All right, some questions here from T-Dog. In the movie The Thing, the Antarctica researcher employees use tainted what and a flame to see who has been infected. Remember The Thing? Kurt Russell, a lot of puffy coats, snow, imploding dogs. They're in Antarctica. They're researchers. What was tainted when they put a flame up to see who's been infected? Someone's got that. Someone's a fan of The Thing. One of the best John Carpenter movies out there, by the way. Anyone? Blood. Yes. Llewellyn P. for the win. Bing, 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 bing. Llewellyn P.
All right.
Infected blood. The phenomena of seeing phantom cities in the distant ocean horizon is called what? Now, I've seen it on 2 occasions out here in the Straits looking out over the Pacific. And it happens in the daytime, and it happens when there's moisture involved. What is that name? A phenomena of seeing phantom cities in the distant ocean horizon is called what? Is that French? Mirage? No, not mirage. Oh, mirage. No, it's like that, but it's got more of je ne sais quoi to it. So
ooh la la.
Oui. Mirage. No, it is a kind of mirage. Dimension shift. No, it's not. It's 2 words. 5, 4, 3. Oh, Ira's got it for the win. Fata Morgana. You have to see a Fata Morgana. It sounds like Ira, you knew it well. It's an amazing sight. It looks like, I don't know.
What's it like? How does that work?
So it's like a mirage where it's pulling the heat and the cool from the water, and it makes like ships look like they're floating above the water. It also makes water.
Or is it like pole
columns, so it looks like plateaus.
Oh.
Yeah. Sovereign Cosmic says Farta. That's the city next door. All right. Missing 411 has a clustered data point of victims who have elevated levels of this drug in them. What is it? The series Missing 411 has a clustered data point of victims who have elevated levels of this drug. What is it? THC wrong. TCH wrong. LOL wrong. DMT wrong. HTB, no, you're close, Digger Dog. GBH, GHB, Llewellyn P for the win again. It is. Also used at the bar. I think it was, yeah, it's one of those drugs.
All right. Isn't that like a roofie?
Yeah, right. Roofie drug. That's right.
So wait, how do they have elevated, like, what's going on?
No one really knows. It's one of those cluster data points they've tested for. They have elevated levels of it in their system as though they have been inoculated. I don't know if it's a natural thing like DMT that can form, but they do have, supposedly, according to one man in particular, this is what he has to say. Next question. Who or what is Chewbacca based on? Brett, keep your mouth shut. Who or what is Chewbacca based on? I know you know that one, Brett. Okay. Sasquatch, wrong. Too obvious. This would be a George Lucas specific question. Bigfoot, wrong. Tobe, yes, it is. No Squatchy. I'm going to count down. 5, 4. And if nobody gets them, duck the point.
Chewbacca off.
George Lucas saw Sasquatch. No, wrong. 3, 2. Nephilim, no.
Oh, Brett is going nuts right now. I'm sure he's just
okay. Walrus and lion, no. Lucas's dog, James Cook's got it. Bing! James Cook for a point. Nice work, James.
James, you just saved director Brett Eichenberger from having a complete meltdown.
Stranger Things is based upon a real location and rumored events. What is the name of the real Stranger Things location? Stranger Things, the show, waffle thing thrown everywhere. Stranger Things is based on and rumored events. What is the name of the real Stranger Things location? I'll take one of two names here. Montauk El Merced for the win. Bing, bing. Montauk, also known as Plum Island area. Also rumored out of there is the lovely disease, Lyme disease. Go look that one up.
Wait, what? Right.
Yeah. It was a bioweapons lab, and they worked on animals in particular to create bioweapons. So Lyme's disease out of Plum Island. Go look it up. All right, Jill, go ahead.
I have one last question, and this was actually before we even decided to do trivia. My friend Matt in Atlanta sent this to me. What cryptid did Napoleon Bonaparte's brother Joseph claim seeing after Napoleon's defeat?
This is so crazy.
That's what cryptid did Napoleon's brother Joseph claim to see after Napoleon was defeated? Not a mermaid.
Not a mermaid. Not a merman. Not a mer person. If anybody likes Zoolander.
Nothing. No.
It's such a, I mean, it's a bizarre one. It's a deep pull. You're just going to have to go through the list of cryptids and look at the thing. The Blimini, the Genosqua.
Why do you people type so fast? I'm trying to keep up. I don't see it yet.
Jackalope.
Not a jackalope.
Let's count them down.
I'm going to count y'all down.
Oh, someone down there. No, they didn't get they didn't get it. That was close though.
5.
Rose was close.
4. 3. Not a giant squid. 2. 1. You guys get this. Okay. Napoleon, it was the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil. So get this. Napoleon Bonaparte's brother Joseph claimed to have had a run-in with the infamous Jersey Devil. Following Napoleon's defeat, Joseph went to America, where he purchased 800 acres in Bordentown, New Jersey. As he was hunting in the forest near his home, he noticed tracks, seemingly donkey tracks, but if the donkey were walking on its hind legs. Upon recounting his tale to friends, Joseph mentioned that one hoof was larger than the other. He followed the tracks curiously until they ended. That's when the beast let out a hissing sound, and he turned to face it. Joseph described the creature as having a horse-like head, a long neck, wings like a bird's, legs like a crane, and small, stumpy arms that ended in paws. Upon freezing, where he had just met the beast eye to eye, the creature let out another hiss and took off into the air.
So much hissing.
Yeah, I mean, it's so... calm down, Jersey Devil. Really.
That's such a wild one. You just picture like all the pomp and circumstance, and then bah.
Yeah.
There it was.
What a letdown.
Well, I've only got a couple more here on my end. So let's get them done. Let's talk about them here. Smudging sage is not only good medicinally, mindfully, moodfully, spiritually, but what other scientific benefit does it have? Smudging sage is not only good medicinally, mindfully, for moods and spirituality, but what other scientific benefit does it have? Someone take a guess here now. Ira, you're going to probably know something about this. I'm going to say Arla will probably know something about this. Dan, I'm going to give it to Dan here. It is a bit of an antiseptic. In 2007, the ethnopharmacology did report that it can reduce bacteria in a room by 94%. So a bit
antibacterial.
Yeah. So that's something to think of, right? Like everything comes from someplace. The movie Dune by Frank Herbert is rumored to be made from the concept. Let me start over here. The movie Dune by Frank Herbert made the concept of spice from what real life plant? The movie Dune by Frank Herbert, maybe you've seen part 1, part 2, or the Lynch version, is rumored to be made the concept of spice from what real life plant? Marijuana, close. Sage, wrong. Saffron. No, not saffron. Mushrooms for Dan. That's right. Dan's got it. Dan M. Mushrooms in particular. And that's why I guess the worms were so prominent, because this particular mushroom Frank was talking about, the worms were plentiful. And that's why the mushroom grew there and did its crazy enlightenment. What light sources is generated from 2 quartz crystals rubbing together? What is the name of the light source that is generated from 2 quartz crystals rubbing together? No. Let's give them a second here, because I don't think aloe and cloves is related to the question here. What is the name of the light source that is generated from 2 quartz crystals rubbing together? Bioluminescence, Llewellyn. Got it here. Piezoelectric. I'm going to give it to Llewellyn P. Piezo is right. Piezoelectricity. Go look it up if you haven't seen it in action.
And how does that work? You rub 2 quartz crystals together?
Yeah, you put friction of 2 quartz crystals together in the dark, and they illuminate a little white spark, a cold fusion reaction with no heat.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that explains Earth lights. Let's see. Independence Day 4 is a movie about aliens attacking on the 4th of July. Who plays the president? What great actor from Spaceballs plays the president? Probably one of our finest thespians. Or a movie about aliens attacking the Earth on the 4th of July. What fine actor plays the president? Will Smith? No. No, he plays Bill Campbell? No, but you're getting close with one of those names here. Forgot name, John Candy? No, that's the other movie. All right. It's Bill something. Bill with a P, right? Pullman. We'll give it to Nancy Fry. Bill Pullman for the win. Also an eerie performance in the David Lynch film, A Lost Highway. Okay. Waxy sebum off of a Sasquatch prints is now being called what? What is that name? On to the next question here. The waxy sebum off of Sasquatch print, latent biologics. What is it called? And we'll wait here. 5, 4, 3. Hand grease. Alba Vernix, Kevin Morrison for the win.
Kevin?
Yes.
Kevin, I'm putting in a t-shirt order. I've not forgotten about you, by the way.
It makes for nice, moist skin. All right. And this one here is my final question. I skipped over a few questions here because of time. But let's just put this one here because Ira's on with us here. See if you got it, Ira. Get close to your keyboard. Bohemian Grove is located by what river? You have to cross this river in order to get to the fortuitous and dangerous dark lands of Bohemian Grove. What is the name of said river? Countdown will begin in any moment. 5, 4, 3, 2. The Nile? No. 2. Russian River. Nancy Fry's got it. That's a couple at least for Mrs. Fry.
That's 2 for Nancy.
That's very good. Okay. Well, I think that's it on my end. Is that it on your end?
That's all I got.
Okay. Is there anything jumping off the page there as far as a winner?
Yeah. Llewellyn P. with
Llewellyn
4 correct answers.
Oh my gosh. Is that the winner?
That's the winner. Congratulations, Llewellyn. You did it. You did it.
Ring the bells. Yes. Congratulations, everybody.
Give me a box of snakes. I'll set them on fire right here.
Yeah, I'll clink my glass for you.
But hey, let's give a shout out to the runners up. We had Dan M with 3. We had Crypto Cryptid with 2. Let's see here. We had Ira with 2, Nancy with 2, and then coming in strong behind them was Irony Kills, China Productions, Daryl Adams, Patrick Noble, Sovereign Cosmic Wildman, Colleen Chambers, La Mercy, James Cook, and Kevin Morrison.
Nice work, gang. Nice work. Oh gosh, I forgot a question here, but this one's not worth points. So let me just mention here. A pig pen is a Masonic cipher that can be decoded with a little work. Who has a treasure hunt utilizing this cipher? Going once? Going twice? Well, I'll tell you, it's over at olympicstrangedays.com. And now is your chance to win 2 free tickets worth $300 hidden somewhere out here in the Olympic Peninsula. It started today. Celebrate your independence by being a unique individual. Going to check out this website. We got the maps up built from Nancy Fry's hardworking hands. And I just want to go over a few things here regarding this. So before you get started, welcome to the 2024 Olympic Strange Days Treasure Hunt. This is your chance to not only challenge your mind and body, but potentially uncover 2 free tickets from our sold out event September 26th through the 29th. By taking part in this event, this is a voluntary treasure hunt. You are doing so at your own risk and are not obligated to participate in any way, shape, or form by continuing forward with this treasure hunt. You are agreeing to accept liability for your own harm, injury, and financial loss due to the nature of the location described throughout the quest. With that said, happy hunting. Things you'll need. You'll need a car. You'll need a phone. You'll need a mapping system. You'll need, let me turn on my light here. Oh, there it goes. There you can't see. You'll need a phone. You'll need a mapping system. Google, Apple, Onyx is another good mapping system. Understanding of latitude, longitude, how to input that on said mapping system. Hiking gear, probably just a water bottle and shoes, maybe a walking stick. Ability to penetrate some foliage. Pen, paper, phone. I would suggest, since you are going out in the wild, that you know how to handle wildlife to some degree. Also being alone for a period of time. A printed copy of maps, I would do that before you go hand, or at least have access to doing a screen grab. And a basic search engine skills of decoding a very beneficial cipher included on here. So if you go over to the Olympic Strange Days treasure map site, you can see the main map. I'm looking at it right now. In fact, well, just go look at it. I don't want to move the phone. But on this main map, there are latitudes and longitude associated with symbols and signs, and then there's a starting point. Well, in order to start, there's this cipher. You need to figure out how to decode that cipher. It's going to tell you exactly what to do and where to go. Because the little rhymes here, in particular, let's just go through the first rhyme. Between a fort and castle ghost, but near a bell and holy host, your watchful gaze will show the way. Hear the choir while you pray. The sun redeems the darkened pew through the symbol's native view. Now that sounds like a mouthful, but if you can decode that cipher, it'll make a whole lot more sense. And when you see the video attached to clue number one, map number one, quest number one, there you will be led to a very interesting door at a very interesting museum slash home in a town, and off to the races you go. So far, no winners. If you do win it, my phone number, my personal phone number, is listed in one of the ciphers. Otherwise, you'll have to email us and let us know that you have won. So that is the Olympic Strange Days treasure hunt. Happy hunting. And if you shoot a video, that would be amazing. I would love to have it posted and share it and see what kind of adventure you went on. Listen, by the time you finish this whole thing here, you'll be like, I did not know these places existed and aren't on maps. But there are so many places that are not on maps, not on Travelocity, and nowhere to be found. And I'm going to send you to 3 places here that are pretty crazy. So enjoy. If not, we will see you the 26th through the 29th. We'll talk about that later. But that's your chance to go up and have yourself a field experience with basically the cast and crew, some of us from A Flash of Beauty, Paranormal Bigfoot. Anything else, Jill?
Yeah. Mark your calendars, July 19th through the 21st, Sasquatch Summerfest in Oak Ridge, Oregon. It's going to be quite a shindig. Looking forward to seeing a lot of familiar faces there. We'll be screening both movies. On Friday night, we'll be screening A Flash of Beauty, Bigfoot Revealed. On Saturday, we'll be screening A Flash of Beauty, Paranormal Bigfoot. But don't let that stop you from watching A Flash of Beauty, Bigfoot Revealed on YouTube again, especially tonight, so we can inch our way across the finish line and hit 1 million views. That would be amazing. We also have some stuff coming up in October for a special event we're putting together in Baker City. We're still solidifying some details there. And what else? What am I forgetting? I know there's more.
Oh my gosh. There's so much on my mind, so much on your mind. I have explosions going off around me right now.
I will say this, Tobe. For those of you who are members, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe, give a like, share it.
Oh, Jill, there's a note here from Uncle Brett.
I know, Brett, I'm getting to it. So you can become a member. People ask, how can I support the channel and what you're doing and stuff? Become a member. It's only $5 a month. And it gives you early access to the videos before they go out to the public. And there will be a video made available to members very soon. I believe tonight. Brett, is that tonight or tomorrow? Chime in here. I know there's a delay. But we have the new updated Voices in the Wilderness trailer.
From what I've seen, body chills.
Yes. Brett says yes. So I guess they'll be available tonight to members. I can't remember. There's so much going on here. But yeah, we're really excited about wrapping that up. We're in the home stretch of film. We just have a few more things we need to get in the can. We are still actively fundraising. So there will be a link with that video if you want to get involved and help support the project, get some cool swag, and be part of the journey, part of the legacy. We encourage you to be generous. and we appreciate it. A lot of people have been helping us out, and we're just so close. And we're really excited about the trailer. We shared it at Beachfoot. I mentioned it last week, but we just got sidetracked with so much other stuff. So that will be out soon.
Exciting. Yeah, exciting time. Well, have a good Fourth. Go buy some Crazy Jacks and sparklers because that's probably all you're allowed. I'm gonna go out here with a stick of dynamite and
Perfect.
a couple of fine ones and enjoy the Fourth.
Okay. Report back next time with all your fingers
Me
intact.
too. Absolutely.
Thanks, Tom.
All right. Thanks.
And hey, Llewellyn P, reach out to us. Either just message us, the best way to get a hold of you so we can send you your poster. Just drop us an email at info@bigfootdoc.com or hit us up on Facebook, either at A Flash of Beauty, Bigfoot Revealed, or me or Brett. We're pretty easy to track down. And thank you, Fontucky, California. Thank you, thank you. Okay, everybody, go have a safe, fun 4th of July, and we'll see you next week. Bye.